Hey YouTube family, this your boy Ray Mack. Today we're doing some Rasta pasta, and I'm talking about mad flavor into this here recipe. Definitely you're going to get mad flavor. So let's jump into this video right now. So I have a pound of large shrimp, fresh large shrimp, clean and deveined with the shell removed. All right, so now what we're going to do, I have here some of this here That's Hot jerk marinade created by Misha from Misha's Corner. I'm going to leave a link for you below in the show more section. If you want to purchase you some of this, I guarantee you won't be disappointed. And I'm talking about mad flavor, and she gave us the best that Jamaican flavors can offer. And I'm telling you, this was definitely a good marinade for my shrimp. So I'm just adding in at least around about 2 to 3 tablespoons of this here jerk marinade. And man, oh man, it was fantastic. Now I'm going to add in some parsley just to add in a little color. And now I'm going to give this a little mix up. So I let it sit for at least around about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to toss this baby in the air fryer. Look at this here, y'all. I'm telling you, that jerk marinade created by Misha is off the chain. You need to really try this here marinade. So I got my air fryer basket ready, and I'm finna line this baby up. I let my shrimp cook for about 5 to 10 minutes at 325 degrees. So the next thing we're going to do, we got is a cast iron skillet on high heat, medium high heat. And I'm just taking some of this here oil. You could use whatever kind of oil you like, but I got some of this here cooking olive oil, and I kind of like this oil. I do, because it holds temperature pretty well. So I put at least around about a good 2 tablespoons in that skillet. Now I cut up some green peppers, some green, red, and yellow bell peppers, along with 1 whole onion, and I slice these babies into strips. So I just want to go ahead and just cook these down a little bit. But before that, I'm going to also toss in some garlic. All right. So if you prefer to use fresh clove garlic, go ahead and do so. If you're going to use fresh clove garlic, I would say at least chop up at least 4, mince up 4 whole cloves if you like, but I'm just using the jarred garlic. So I'm just only using about 2 tablespoons of this here jarred minced garlic. And now I just want to cook these babies down until the onions and peppers become translucent. And once that has happened, I want to move over to the next step. All right. And I just want to take me some chicken broth. Yes, I want to take some chicken broth. And I have at least around about 2 cups of chicken broth. And I'm going to add it also to these here onions and peppers. And I'm going to let this chicken broth cook down for at least around about a good 5 minutes. Okay. And after that, we'll go to the next process. So let's go ahead and flavor up this here skillet. I have some unsalted butter, at least around about 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. The next ingredients that I'm using is some heavy whipping cream. So I'm going to toss in at least around about a 1/2 cup of the heavy whipping cream. And if you want to add a little bit more whipping cream to yours, please do so. I want to encourage you to use your own measurements. A lot of times I fix recipes and I don't post ingredients. The reason being, I'm not used to using ingredients. I only cook by eye. well, until my ancestors say stop. That's when I'll stop adding all of my ingredients. So you can add at least around about a half a cup of whipping cream to this here dish. Now I have some onion powder, and I want to toss in some onion powder. Okay, stop until your ancestors say stop. All right, you can't go wrong. Trust and believe me. The next thing that I'm going to add in is some garlic powder. And I want you to do the exact same thing. Stop until your ancestors say stop. All right, so there we go. The next ingredients is going to be some black pepper. If you know, black pepper makes the world go round. So stop until your ancestors say stop. The next ingredients that we're going to use, and I must say it again, it's going to be a great one. This is some jerk Jamaican seasoning. All right. Some Jamaican seasoning. Stop until your ancestors say stop. Now, I'm going to also toss in some of this here, which I've never tried before. This is Chris Authentic Jamaican sauce, jerk sauce. Chris Jamaican Authentic Jerk Sauce, and it is hot. I'm telling you right now, if you ever eating authentic Jamaican food, there's a lot of heat to these here dishes. And I also tossed in some more of Misha's Corner jerk marinade. And these two combined makes this jerk pasta, this Rasta pasta, amazing. I'm telling you, y'all. So we just go ahead and stir in all of these ingredients, mix everything together. And now I'm just tasting to see if I need to add anything else to this here dish to make it okay. The heat is there, the jerk seasoning is there, but we just need a little bit salt, just a little salt. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. So always taste your food just to see if you have to add a little bit more of this or a little bit more of that. Now what I'm doing, I want to go ahead and let this simmer for a little bit on top of the stove. But I reserved at least around about 7 to 8 shrimps from the air fryer. And I'm going to toss in some of this honey on top of those shrimps because I want these to be coated with that honey. I want to get that sweet pop on top of that jerk marinade seasoning. And I'm telling you right now, if you could just smell the aroma up in here, it's something special. But we're not done yet. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add a few more ingredients. And I know that you're tired of me talking, but I got to walk you through this. We're going to add in some Parmesan cheese, okay? And I'm just taking at least around about a good handful of Parmesan cheese and sprinkling inside this here skillet. This is definitely going to give us that flavor that we're looking for to tighten up our sauce. And then I'm also going to toss in some shredded, I shredded this off the block, pepper jack cheese. I chose pepper jack cheese because it had the jalapeno flavors, and I believe that this cheese would definitely pair up with this here sauce for our Rasta pasta. So I'm tossing in the remaining shrimps inside this here sauce, and I'm telling you, if you could just eat these shrimps just like they are right now, you would not be disappointed. And I chose to use the air fryer because it works kind of better for me using the air fryer versus cooking them in the skillet. And it works a little bit more faster as well. So I just let this simmer on top of the stove for at least around about a good 4 minutes, no more than 4 minutes. Let it simmer. Now I'm just tasting just to see if I had to add any more flavors to it, and I don't have to add any more flavors. So I got some linguine pasta. You could use whatever type of pasta you like. I wanted to use this linguine for this particular reason, all right? And I put the linguine in, and I allow this to cook until the juices at least evaporated for a bit. Now, let's get into this here, y'all, because I'm telling you right now, we're about to plate this baby up. As you can see, the juices did evaporate for a little bit. Now, I'm going to toss in also something to make it look good, some parsley, okay? Parsley is just for color. It ain't going to give us no flavor at all, but it's just going to give us a nice little color on our Rasta pasta. Now, as you can see, some of the juice did evaporate. And now we're ready to plate this baby up. YouTube family, this was definitely an awesome Rasta pasta recipe. I'm telling you, the flavors was buzzing. I really enjoyed it. Now, if you can, try some of this here Chris authentic Jamaican jerk sauce and try some of Misha's That's Hot jerk marinade. I'm leaving a link below in the description so you guys can give this here a try. I'm telling you, that's some good pasta right there, y'all. I'm no joke. But I want to say thank you so much for watching this here video. Like and subscribe. Love and not hate. And please comment below. Love somebody and hate nobody. Peace.